Alright, let's talk about Pirate Nation token Pirate and whether it's a buy as of today, May 3rd, 2025. There's been a lot of buzz around this token lately, and for good reason. The price action has been wild. Pirate is up about 85% in just the last 24 hours and nearly 50% over the past week. That kind of movement always catches my eye, but it also raises some important questions about sustainability and risk. First off, let's look at the fundamentals. The market cap is sitting around $15 to 16 million, with a circulating supply of about 200 million tokens. That's not tiny, but it's also not so large that the token is immune to big swings from a relatively modest influx of capital. In other words, this is still a pretty volatile, speculative asset. It's trading about 84% below its all-time high, but also well above its all-time low, which tells me it's been through some serious ups and downs, classic for a newer, gaming-focused crypto project. Now, accessibility is pretty solid. Pirate is listed on major exchanges like Coinbase, Gate.io, and Bybit, so you don't have to worry about liquidity or getting stuck in a low-volume backwater. That's a plus, especially if you're thinking about getting in or out quickly. But let's dig into the technicals. Despite the recent surge, technical indicators are actually flashing sell today. That's not unusual after such a rapid run-up. Often, you'll see overbought conditions where the price has gotten ahead of itself and a pullback becomes likely. Volume has spiked, which can be a double-edged sword. It shows interest, but it can also mean that short-term traders are piling in, possibly setting the stage for a sharp correction if sentiment turns. Looking at price predictions for 2025, the range is all over the place. Some analysts are optimistic, projecting a move up to 15 cents or even 17 cents, which would be a huge gain from here. Others are much more cautious, suggesting the price could drop back to $0.017 or $0.066. That's a huge spread, and it really underscores just how speculative this play is. The future of Pirate will depend a lot on whether the underlying game and ecosystem can keep attracting users and building real value, or if this is just another pump and dump cycle. So, is Pirate a buy right now? Personally, I'd say it depends on your risk tolerance and your time horizon. If you're looking for a quick trade and you're comfortable with the possibility of a sharp correction, there might be an opportunity here, but you'll want to keep a close eye on momentum and set tight stop losses. If you're more of a long-term investor, I'd be cautious. The fundamentals just aren't strong enough yet to justify a big position, especially after such a dramatic price spike. In summary, Pirate is an intriguing token with a lot of action, but also a lot of risk. If you decide to jump in, do it with your eyes wide open and only with money you can afford to lose. Sometimes the best move is to wait for the hype to die down.